I'm not the smartest person, but I feel like I have a lot more drive than most, and when people interview you for things like that, it shows. And you can sit down with anybody in about 10 seconds, find out what kind of person they are. Whether how they talk, how they sit, how they carry themselves, unfortunately, how they dress. If they're in good shape, if they're not in good shape. I'm a doctor. I feel like we should be in fairly good shape if we're telling our patients, like, hey, you got to lose weight. Hey, you got to, really, your blood pressure's really high. We got to get you to calm down and get you to do some exercise. That's just kind of how I feel about it, and that's how I've always carried myself. And I feel like, with what we do, not just in the medical field, carrying ourselves very well, thinking of ourselves with a lot of confidence. You get any job in the world, any field in the world. That's what college is for, figuring that out. So I've been looking for kind of new challenges lately, been running and doing marathons or half marathons. And I've got a family now and 2 kids, and they're growing up, 4 and 7 years old. I'm sure the parents in the room remember yesterday when your kids were 4 and 7. It's scary watching them grow up, but how I relate back to that first story about my dad. He passed away 6 years ago from a real rare form of cancer, and pretty quick. So I never got to talk to him, sit down and say, I get it now. I never, and I always wanted that, but I do get it. He was driven in a way that most people are not, myself included. He put what he did and what he did for other people before anything. And I think that's admirable. I think it's incredible. For me, it was hard, but maybe he knew one day I would understand that. But, everybody's very different when it comes to it. I think that if you show people, the good side and everything, and you show people that you are a driven person, you can go very, very far in life. So I had a talk with my wife about a year ago and said, I think I want to try to do an Ironman. I've swam before, been a long time. I can run and I know how to ride a bike. Why not? So for the last 11 months, I've been training to do that, and I've got that next month in Australia. So that's taking up a lot of my time, but it's showing my kids, in my opinion, that, no matter what, no matter who tells you no matter how many times you think you can't do something, it's important to say, you know what, I can. You just have to start by putting one foot in front of the other. And you got to start by having a plan.